students who seem to kind of get it and grok it and take to it right away
Mm.
are often running almost for the
Yeah.
rest of the year. And then there are students who right from the start they don't get the first lesson, and it's really hard for me to reach them. This is rooted in my understanding of the concept that word meaning develops. Basically, over the course of one unit, students should try to develop their understanding of one concept as richly as they can, with my help and also independently. There's like a lesson that introduces this. So this visual on the screen is the result of that lesson. Like there are all sorts of ways that we can build up our understanding.
So it seems to me that your focus on word meaning and the history is, yeah, it's an interesting one to take. It seems you're sort of touching on philosophy, or the philosophical aspects of word meanings too. Whether you could structure that in such a way so that the children are the active participants would be interesting. The challenge is to design something that so that it becomes a focal point rather than diffuse. So currently you're achieving that by controlling things and saying that we're focused on these different aspects. But it's whether you can think up an activity in which children would work at this activity, try to resolve things, and in the process it would become apparent to them that there are these different flavors and meanings, and so whether you can, particularly, I would think that particularly if you start getting into the history, then many of these connotations will become manifest in that process. And of course, that's where the richness is. Rather than, although you're talking about them, they're not really working so much upon their nuances of appreciation, which they would get if they were directly involved in this problem in a Davidovian sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.